Today, we are getting into the world of Vichy Skincare.
Yes, let's go to France.
Mineral 89 is one of those products, like when I open a fresh one, I'm like, oh, it really is so hydrating. It's amazing. I'm a little scared of my Exposome maybe because I feel like stress and definitely areas that I've lived in, maybe pollution and things like that, but also sun damage. Is that a part of the Exposome?
Yeah. Absolutely, yeah.
Okay, because I've unfortunately done some of that too. So what I love about Vichy serums is the way you flip them over, you give the little squeeze. I love the design of it. It just, I don't know, like when I'm squeezing it, it's almost like a ritual or something that I'm doing for myself.
Welcome everybody back to Skin Goals. I'm your host, Lisa Avalos.
Hey, and I'm Kelly Sitler. Welcome to another episode, everyone, all our Skin Goals fam. And today we are getting into the world of Vichy Skincare. And I'm ready for it. Are you?
Yes, let's go to France.
We're literally on the red eye right now. We are landing and we are getting to get into everything Vichy with someone very amazing and very smart with Vichy. One of our very special guests we have from Vichy USA, our senior manager for marketing, Lukas Trieb. Did I get that wrong?
No, that's perfect. Thank you so much. If you guys are going to Paris, would love to come. Always love a good French trip. So thank you for having me on.
Yeah, welcome.
Amazing. So if you are part of the Skin Goal family, you've probably heard of Vichy Skincare. There's so many icons within this brand. So should we just kind of first get into a little bit of fun with the brand itself and just exploring, maybe our favorite icons. Do you have a favorite icon?
I do.
Which is yours, Lisa?
Of course, Mineral 89. It's one of my favorites. I love to layer everywhere, including my lips. So after I wash, I put my Mineral 89 and then my moisturizer on top.
Yes.
Sunscreen.
Yes. Mineral 89 is one of those products, like when I open a fresh one, I'm like, oh, it really is so hydrating. It's amazing. Lukas, do you have a favorite? I mean, there's so many.
It's hard to choose. Mineral 89 is great. It's so versatile. To your point, you can really do a lot with it, and the texture is amazing. On the skincare side, I love our vitamin C serum as well. It's a personal favorite. It's 16% vitamin C, vitamin E, and carnosine in a water-like texture as well. So it also doesn't have a smell, so it really blends in beautifully. It gives you a nice sheen, and it protects from oxidative stress. So it's kind of the perfect start to my day every day. So you can't go wrong with any of them.
You really can't. No, the vitamin C I love. I have it on my countertop and I love it. It's even a really cute, pretty bottle. I love the Vichy serums. All of the serums they just give me a little elevated luxe feel.
Yeah.
Which is nice. And the vitamin C, the texture of it just absorbs.
Yeah.
It goes right in, which I love.
Very thin.
Yeah. I feel like because I have I'm getting to the more mature age, skin, my skin's getting drier. I feel like I'm also all about the moisturizers for Vichy. I do love a little Liftactiv, day and night, I love to, if I'm doing a serum, I'm boom, I pop on my Liftactiv, which I do love.
Yeah, especially night cream. So we'll get into that today. But first, Vichy has an incredible history dating back decades. Can you walk us through how the brand started?
Yeah, of course. So Vichy is a doctor-founded brand. We were founded over 90 years ago now, and we have been created to create products for every stage of life. So starting with kind of your teens and the early stage of life, we have an acne range that's really great. We have for more advanced aging, we have the Liftactiv line as well. We also have our relatively new, I would say new anymore, but our new Avalos Skincare for Menopause line as well, which is really interesting. And then of course we have, as we talked about, Mineral 89, which is great for really anyone and everyone. But all of our formulas are uniquely designed around an exposome inside. So that's kind of the core of the Vichy brand. So the exposome is really this idea that external and internal factors can accelerate skin barrier and skin aging. So for instance, we know that oxidative stress from pollution can cause discoloration on the skin, and that's really what, for instance, our vitamin C was designed around. So we're specifically designed to protect from oxidative stress and the impact on radiance that it causes. So each one of our products has an insight like that we're formulated around, and that's really unique to Vichy, and we've been funding research into the category for years.
So for our Skin Goals fam, Exposome, let's say it louder.
Yeah.
Exposome.
Exposome together.
Exposome.
Exposome. It's so scientific. And I love it. I'm a little scared of my Exposome maybe because I feel like stress and definitely areas that I've lived in, maybe pollution and things like that, but also sun damage. Is that a part of the Exposome?
Yeah. Absolutely, yeah.
Okay. And because I've unfortunately done some of that too. So okay.
It's really the culmination of everything that's not, your normal biological, I don't want to say normal, but really anything that's not biological aging. So anything like sun damage, internal aggressors like hormonal variations can of course be a cause, as well as kind of more of the pollution, that kind of stuff. So really anything and everything that impacts your skin would be an exposomal aggressor.
Okay, amazing. Yeah, Exposome. All right, we get it. We're getting the terminology down, and so glad that Vichy is paying attention to not just chronological aging, but this type of aging that could accelerate your skin's aging. So one of the things that I've, being a fan of the brand for so long, right, is really the Vichy mineral-rich volcanic water.
Yeah.
And I think about the water comes from the ground, right? It's rich in minerals to begin with. And then this water is used inside of a lot of the formulations, right?
Correct.
For Vichy.
It's used in every formulation.
In every formulation.
Yep.
Okay. So can you tell us a little bit about the water? What are there certain
and
minerals?
where does it come from?
Yeah,
of course. So it is our proprietary water that's unique to Vichy Laboratoire. It is sourced from the Vichy region in France, where there's actually a lot of volcanic rock. And so it's water that naturally kind of rains down. It filters through the ground and collects these 15 vitamins and minerals. We then extract this water and include it in all of our formulations. And what's so unique about it is the 15 vitamins and minerals have the right composition. And we have several clinical studies showing that they allow the skin barrier to repair itself. So it kind of works to accelerate that skin barrier recovery. And like I said, it's in every formulation. It's in its highest concentration in mineral 89. That's actually why it's called mineral 89, because it has 89% of this mineral-rich Vichy volcanic water that kind of allows the skin to strengthen itself.
Amazing. And that water is inside of each product, right? But
Absolutely.
if you were going to use it in a routine, definitely you could you do little spritz, cleanse spritz, put on a hyaluronic acid, because that really would help your skin in many ways, right? Adding a little extra mineral.
Yep, absolutely. So we have a little spray bottle that I have in my bathroom. So
I forgot about that spray bottle.
Yeah.
It's
fantastic.
Actually, I switched my answer. The spray bottle is my favorite.
Right. Well, I feel like since we're on the red eye to Vichy friends, we definitely need the
refreshment.
little, yes, absolutely.
In the dry air, just a little spritz.
When you're on a plane, you really do need a spritz. And it's hard to, especially when you're a full face of makeup on, you're going to some event or something, that water is refreshing.
It's very
nice.
refreshing.
So, all right. So we love the water. But there also are some amazing cult favorites. We've already mentioned a few of our personal cult favorites, but tell us from the brand's perspective, what are some of the top selling? Are they the ones that we mentioned? Are they different? Are there a few more?
Yeah, so we talked about some of the key highlights. So Mineral 89 is our biggest skincare franchise in the US. Of course, it's all based around the Mineral 89 Daily Booster Serum. But we now also have a couple great moisturizers that go along with it. So the idea is you start your routine with the serum from Mineral 89, and then you have a choice of 3 moisturizers. There's a rich one, there's a medium one, and a really cool water gel that is my personal favorite. It's called our Sorbet, so it's really designed for oily skin. So from a hydration perspective, Mineral 89 is really our pinnacle. They all have fantastic textures that really absorb really nicely and feel great. And then on the more anti-aging side, we have a couple really great serums in the Liftactiv range that I love. So like I said, vitamin C is my personal favorite. It's really great for anyone because everyone kind of needs that extra protection. But then also, depending on what your skin needs are, we really have the perfect solution regardless. For instance, if you have more deep wrinkles, we have our great pure retinol serum with 0.2% pure retinol that works to eliminate or reduce all kinds of wrinkles on the face. If you need more kind of a plumping, we have our HA serum, which is fantastic. It's a really unique texture. It has dual weight HA in there as well. And then B3 serum as well. B3 is our dark spot corrector. And if you don't know, vitamin B3 is niacinamide. So it's a really in-depth formula with vitamin B3, glycolic acid, tranexamic acid, and vitamin C. So it really works to reduce dark spots and kind of boost your skin radiance and evenness as well.
I love that. I'm going to try the B3. I think that's a good prep for summer.
Absolutely. Especially we know UV is a key exposome aggressor, and we know that it causes dark spots and pigmentation to worsen. So in the summer, especially, B3 is a great addition.
Yeah.
I love the serum that's going to do the work for me, you know, and really has like the ingredients, the multiple ingredients inside. Like I love that idea. And I also love what I love about Vichy serums is the way you flip them over, you give the little squeeze. I love the design of it. It just, I don't know, like when I'm squeezing it, it's almost like a ritual or something that I'm doing for myself. Like,
I like the aesthetics too. I like seeing it on my bathroom counter. It's really pretty.
Yeah, and I think that's kind of part of the Vichy brand as well, right? We combine several different things into each product. So first, of course, we have great efficacy. Each of our products are designed with clinical studies, and they're kind of based around these really cool ingredients. Like for instance, with B3, it's not just niacinamide, right? It's niacinamide, it's glycolic acid, tranexamic acid, all working together in a formula. So of course we have great efficacy, but they're also designed to be used for everyone. So they're all tested. They're all very well tested for safety. We know that even on sensitive skin, they're safe to use. And then also they're very enjoyable to use. We call it kind of sensoriality. It's the experience you have when you're using a Vichy product. And that's from everything from the bottle to the formula. They're designed to have kind of these really cool experiences to make skincare not a chore, but kind of a ritual, to your point. And that even stems down to the bottle and having a bottle that, you know, is aesthetically pleasing, that looks beautiful in your vanity. So they're all really fantastic, well thought out products.
the more I read about like having glass, like a lot of our packaging is glass. It's so pretty. It's also very intentional too, like that glass to take care of the product inside. So.
Yeah, of course. I mean, stability and kind of protecting the formula is everything. For instance, like a fun fact that I'm sure, you know, isn't that much of a secret, both vitamin C, they all come in that kind of orange tinted glass, and that's actually similar to why red wine comes in that glass. It protects from UV light to keep the formula fresh on the inside. So kind of all these little details start to add up.
Yeah, this feels very France to me.
Yeah.
The wine.
Yeah, the wine reference. We're going to France.
Yeah.
We have to come back to it. Yeah.
So my favorite part about Vichy is the scientific approach. So can you share how Vichy formulates products with dermatologists and how we stand out with efficacy?
Yeah, of course. So like I said, we are a doctor-founded brand, and actually all of our products are tested under dermatological control for safety. And I think what's also really unique is most of our key serums in the US are certified with dermatologists for efficacy. So what that means is we do the clinicals, we do all the safety testing, we do the formulation, and then we bring in an independent group of dermatologists for a day. They review all of our clinical details. They review everything that we put on the packaging. They review everything that we're claiming about the product. And then they basically do the math like, okay, do the clinicals and the results that we have, do they support what the brand is making? So we kind of do that extra step because we want to be very clear that we have this rationale for all of our claims and you can trust what we're saying on pack. So we have derms involved every step of the way. Like I said as well, all of our formulas are really designed with these intricate formulas like vitamin C. It's the vitamin C, but also the vitamin E and the carnosine all kind of working together to have kind of this multifactorial approach that is, I think, very unique, especially at our price point.
Absolutely, absolutely. I just love the approach and how much thought you're putting into it, and even making sure they're certified by a board of dermatologists. That's incredible.
And then clinical studies, that's amazing.
Yeah. I mean, clinical studies for like a derm-driven brand like us, I think you mentioned that we, maybe on the show or another one, we are recommended by 70,000 derms worldwide. And to convince that many derms, it's not easy. We had to go out, we had to do the legwork. We had to prove to them, this is why you should recommend Vichy. This is why you should recommend us over all the other options. And so we really do have the medical backing that you need to get that.
So how many countries is that?
I have no idea.
We'll do the math.
They're done worldwide.
Right.
I don't know the exact number of countries, but it's many, many countries.
Many.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Vichy's sold in so many, it's so popular in so many different countries. When I was in the field and I was started in California where I was going into stores and like talking about Vichy a long time ago. I had so many people internationally who would come in and be like, oh, I already know this. I love this. I want this. Do you have this one? Do you have that one? So it's absolutely a lot of Brazilian, a lot of all around the world. Yeah. So.
Absolutely. It's a French pharmacy favorite for a reason, right? If you go to any pharmacy in France, you're highly likely to see Vichy. They're recommended by a ton of pharmacists in Europe as well. That's very much our brand heritage. And we're very proud of that.
Yeah, absolutely. All right. So Vichy is around the world, and yet there is still new and exciting coming. We're such innovators with Vichy, and there's something very new and exciting happening in the United States with Vichy, which is the Haircare line, the launch of the Haircare, which is huge. Can you tell us a little about it?
Yeah, of course. So, first, we are a skincare brand, and we know the scalp is also skin, and kind of what caused us to go into hair care in the U.S. is if you look at U.S. dermatologists, and of course we always go back to their needs being such a derm-driven brand, if you ask them, what are the most common things you see patients for, dandruff is actually one of the top 5 things that they see patients for. And we have great solutions for some of their other needs, but kind of the scalp concerns were left uncatered to by us. So that's why we felt we had to kind of bring this offering that we do have globally into the U.S. And Vichy's been working in hair care for over 40 years now. We have over 40 years of research and expertise. And the formulas in the U.S. are specifically designed for the U.S., kind of bringing the best of these 40 years of expertise to fruition. And we have a couple of real great formulas.
I really love them.
Yeah. And if you didn't catch our episode with our R&I researcher, Christina Bishop, go back a few episodes because it's in there talking about the formulation of the Haircare line, which is United States, hair, formulation, which is exciting.
Yeah. And like we talked about, like scalp care is skincare. So can you give us an overview of the new hairline and what we brought to the U.S., the types of products we're launching, and what concerns they target?
So all of our range is designed for anti-dandruff. So we are the #1 anti-dandruff brand in Europe, and we're now available in the U.S. So there's 3 products. The first of which, and my personal favorite, is the anti-dandruff shampoo. So our anti-dandruff shampoo is powered by micronized selenium sulfide, which is very unique to the U.S. and very unique in the U.S. There's other selenium sulfide shampoos, but we're the only micronized one. And what's really unique about this formula is, yes, it treats dandruff. It does so very efficiently. It does clear up to 100% of visible flakes, even on moderate to severe dandruff. But at the same time as well, it really leaves your hair feeling beautiful, feeling clean, feeling nourished, hydrated, and it leaves the scalp feeling hydrated as well. So it's kind of this balance of great efficacy, but also great cosmeticity. So kind of those skincare cues also bleed into our hair care.
I love the fragrance.
Yeah, and it's also a fantastic experience. So it really kind of fits on each 3 of those points as well.
Whenever I use it in the shower, it's like a liquid gold, streaming out of the bottle. It's so pretty. It really is. And I love the consistency of it.
Yeah, it's a really kind of unique experience as well.
The bubble texture is nice too, honestly, in my hair.
It has a great lather.
It does. It really does. I do love it. Can you tell us a little more about the clinicals on the shampoo, because obviously you guys do so much research with it, so...
Of course. So we actually have a brand new study that I'm really excited to tell you guys about. The shampoo has been shown to be as effective as the prescription shampoo for dandruff. So if you go to a dermatologist, the most recommended solution they give to for dandruff today is actually 2% ketoconazole. You can only get it from a derm and a pharmacy. And we have a new study showing that we are as effective as that. What's also really interesting is if you talk to dermatologists about 2% ketoconazole, they're unanimous in saying, it works. We know it works.
Yeah.
But the issue they have with it is that it can be kind of drying on the hair. And so it can be difficult for some patients to use consistently because they don't like the side effects of it, right?
They don't like the feel.
Yeah, it feels like a chore. And so that's kind of what's so unique about our product is we are as effective as prescription, but you're going to enjoy using it. It doesn't make dandruff or treating dandruff a chore like some other products can.
Talking about dryness, I love the conditioner. Can you tell us about the conditioner? It's my favorite.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so the conditioner, it is specially designed to be, to kind of boost and nourish your hair after dandruff treatment. It also is specially designed, so most conditioners you're supposed to apply to the mid-lengths, to the ends of the hair. This one is designed to be applied all the way down to the scalp, and that's because it's going to work to hydrate your scalp. It's also going to soothe a little bit as well. And then, of course, it is a conditioner, so it's going to deeply, deeply nourish your hair. It's going to strengthen it. I mean, if you use the shampoo, it gives you 2 times less breakage, for instance, but then if you add the conditioner will give you 10 times less breakage after use.
And the shine.
And the shine.
I get shine from it.
So I mean, like the hair quality is looking so good. Like, So really root to tip, like
Scalp to tip.
Scalp to tip. Scalp to tip.
Yep.
Okay, we're going scalp to tip.
The whole shebang.
Yes. Okay. Of course. Makes sense. And the last one in the is really the spray.
The serum.
The serum.
The leave-on serum, yes. So another thing is if you go to a dermatologist with severe dandruff and you ask them, how do I treat this? They're going to start with 2% ketoconazole. They might also give you a leave-in treatment to use in between washes because we also know not everyone washes their hair every day. So if you have bad dandruff or really severe dandruff, you need something in between those washes if you're washing, twice a week, 3 times a week. And that's where our salicylic acid leave-in comes into play. So it's designed, if you need a quick touch-up, it's designed to be used up from 1 to 4 times per day. We would recommend using it after you wash your hair or on non-wash days. And it comes in a little nozzle. You put it right up to your scalp. You spray it in. You can massage it in, and it's going to clear. It's going to work to clear the 5 symptoms of dandruff, while also kind of balancing, hydrating, and soothing your scalp.
It feels amazing.
Yeah.
I love it.
I love the nozzle on it. Like it's very directional. Like you can get it where you want it to
Get it
go.
right in there.
Yes. Yeah. And it's like it has the right amount of length to it or something like that. But yeah, I love the fact that there is the serum because I know as a busy mom, like I just am not washing my hair as often as like I would love to, but like there's definitely the days when I go extra 2 days or can I get away with this another day, or can I put a hat on or whatever it is. So
exactly. And if you have dandruff and you have a busy life like that, it can be difficult to treat it, right? And so it's kind of designed to be the perfect, no matter how busy you are in life, you always have time for like a quick 20-second application. You don't need to fully wash your hair, dry your hair, style it again.
Yeah.
I obviously didn't read the directions because I didn't even realize that you could do it up to like 1, 2, 3, 4 times a day.
Yep.
You said 4. Okay. So that's amazing. Whenever you need the little, I don't know, because sometimes I could feel like a little itch or,
See a little flake.
Yeah. Like, there we go. Like, get my nozzle out. So I know you shared the nothing else on the clinicals, right? I skipped ahead earlier, so.
Look, the shampoo is really kind of the core, and that has, not only the prescription strength study, but also we have another study where we proved that it can clear up to 100% of visible flakes. And that was done by measuring both kind of the adherent dandruff, which is dandruff that's really tight on the scalp, and also the non-adherent dandruff, which is kind of more the loose dandruff in the hair. But I think kind of another personal favorite data point of mine is, so yes, we kind of take these objective measures like adherent, non-adherent, but I think self-perception is also important, right? If you're suffering from dandruff, ultimately what's most important is how you feel about your own dandruff. And on the shampoo, we have similar results that yes, people agree that their dandruff looks great, but also they agree that the itch is significantly reduced. I agree with it. Yeah. If you have dandruff, that's the most kind of troubling thing. It's a constant reminder that you have the condition, and to give
sometimes it's distracting because you're itchy, but you also don't want to scratch because then you're going to have flakes everywhere. So I really enjoy the spray because I can kind of calm it down without flaking and not have this constant other thing in my mind while I'm trying to live life. You know?
Yeah.
So I mean, the fact that the shampoo is as efficient as it is at reducing that itch, and to your point, the serum also works great, is also fantastic to see. So we have a real winner on Efficacy. It's beautiful. You're going to love your hair, and it's going to be a nice experience. And that's kind of the Vichy trifecta for you.
Yeah, I like that Vichy trifecta. Yes, it is always those three things. Even with skincare, even with the hair care, it's the same. Like it feels good, it looks good, it's fun experience to use. Like you feel good about it, and the ingredients are spot on. Inside.
Absolutely.
So.
And there's so many great products and lines within the Vichy family. If someone's new to Vichy, because we couldn't deep dive to everything today, can you kind of just go over each line? So if someone wants to like go on our Vichy website and see where they kind of align to what might work for them.
Yeah, of course. So, I mean, if you have dandruff, of course, Durcos, like we just talked about, is the hero for you. Mineral 89 is very much our hydration and skin barrier strengthening. So if you have kind of that dry, irritated, tight-feeling skin, you're going to want to go there. If you're looking for something more along the lines of anti-aging, that's when you would go to Liftactiv. And that's where we have the 4 serums we talked about before, and the vitamin C, the retinol, B3 and HA. But also, if you're grabbing one of those serums, I'd recommend you check out our sunscreen Capital Soleil range. So we have a brand new launch there. It's our SPF 60 water fluid, and it feels really light. It's an SPF 60 that feels honestly like nothing. It helps reduce some of the early aging signs like fine lines and dullness as well. And the way I think of it, it's kind of the perfect last step in any anti-aging routine. So I'll go serum, I'll add a moisturizer, and then I'll use my sunscreen.
Mm-hmm. It is definitely an amazing feel. Like I know in the summertime, the bathroom can get very hot and steamy, and you're already like sweating when you're like putting on things. And this is like so water light. Like it doesn't feel the way a sunscreen normally would feel. Like it's so lovely. One of our coworkers was saying she lives in Arizona, and she's like, it is my favorite. Like she's like, it is so nice. And it also feels amazing.
No, absolutely. And I think again, it's part of the Vichy trifecta: efficacy, tolerability, and experience. So yeah, it's a fantastic addition. And then we also have our anti-acne range in Normaderm. And then we have our skincare for menopause range in Avadiol. So kind of the Mineral 89, Liftactiv are kind of the two biggest, but then also for more younger skin, Avadiol. For more mature skin, sorry, I said that backwards. For more younger skin, we have Normaderm, and for more mature skin, we have Neovadiol.
Yeah. When we were talking in the beginning of my products, Neovadiol, the perimenopause cream, I do love that one. It feels wonderful on the skin. So that's, besides Liftactiv, that's another one that I go to. So yeah.
And I love that's for every stage of your life. So
Yeah, absolutely. Regardless of who you are, what stage of your life you're in, Vichy has a product for you.
And now for hair too.
And now for hair too.
Lisa, what did you, is there any product that like you're like, I know you were saying about the Vichy water, you're like, I got to pick that one back up. Like, is there anything you're inspired by? The water?
The water. Also, I want to try that cream that you just mentioned.
Yes.
That sounds great, but during summer's coming, so I'm ready for the sunscreen.
Sunscreen, absolutely.
And keep that in my bag, reapply throughout the day. I love that it has anti-aging in it too, so.
Yeah.
And there's more coming down the pipeline as well. So stay tuned. We have some really cool innovations across several franchises over the next year.
Yeah. You know what I love? I really love the Mineral 89 franchise that it expanded. Like it's now, like even the sorbet, you're mentioning sorbet. And I'm like, I don't know, like I feel like I'm going into the season where I might need that sorbet, you know? Like, so yeah.
And I mean, it's called the sorbet because it actually has a cooling effect. So as you apply it, you can really feel your skin kind of cool down a little bit. So it's great for summer. And it's also water light. So it's kind of it's the newest addition to the Mineral 89 family, I believe. And it's a personal kind of favorite of mine.
Yes, I better not let my husband open that jar. It's all mine. He will open it. He's going to open it, and he's going to love it. So yeah.
Or you could both get your own. You can kind of
that's true.
The Hims and Hers.
We could do that.
Same product.
We could totally do it. Yes.
For the whole family.
For the whole family.
Yeah.
We could do it.
Yeah, so has been a great conversation. Thank you for stopping by.
Thank you for having me.
Everyone, thank you for watching Skin Goals. You can find us on all your major podcasts and on your social medias. Follow us, like us, and we'll see you next time.